Rock reveals Hobbs and Shaw on-screen brothers, and vintage car shop Dwayne Johnson has posted a photo from his forthcoming spin-off revealing his character Hobbs' four brothers. Given the current success of the franchise, it's strange to think there was a time it looked like the Fast and Furious series wouldn't make it past its third entry. The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift featured an all-new cast and characters, and while the movie was a modest success, there didn't seem to be much excitement for another installment. That said, a brief cameo by Vin Diesel in the final scene got fans interested in seeing the actor return for a new entry. Diesel actually agreed to the cameo in exchange for the rights to the Riddick franchise, but the reaction to his surprise appearance convinced the studio to reunite the cast of the original movie. Fast and Furious would eventually gross almost double that of Tokyo Drift, and it was decided Fast 5 would switch up the formula from street racing to a heist movie. It also introduced Dwayne Johnson as Hobbs, an unstoppable federal agent tasked with capturing the crew. The role revived Johnson's somewhat flagging leading man career, and the character would return for each subsequent movie. The chemistry between Johnson and Jason Statham in The Fate of the Furious was enough to convince the studio a standalone movie between the two could work. Given the franchise's focus on family, it's no surprise Hobbs and Shaw will dive even deeper into the family history of both heroes, and a spin-off titled Hobbs and Shaw was soon given a green light. Vanessa Kirby will play Shaw's MI6 agent sister, while Johnson recently revealed WWE star Roman Reigns will play his brother. Now Johnson has posted a photo on Instagram introducing all four of Hobbs' brothers, played by Reigns, Josh Morga, John TOWIE and Cliff Curtis. They're based in Western Samoa and run a business called Hobbs Customs that builds vintage cars, which should be a good excuse for the movie to feature some nice-looking new vehicles that quickly get destroyed. Hobbs and Shaw will see the reluctant duo having to team up once more against a villain named Brixton Idris Elba. The movie will be directed by David Leitch, a former stuntman best known as co-director of John Wick and Saul Helmer on Deadpool 2. While giving Shaw arguably the most popular character in the series his own movie feels like a given, it seems to be somewhat controversial behind the scenes. It was originally teased in a post-credit sequence for The Fate of the Furious until Vin Diesel reportedly insisted on it being removed. Diesel and Johnson famously had a falling out working on that entry, and it seems the two may never work together again. Longtime franchise producer Neil Moritz is also suing Universal over the production. Despite this, fans are eagerly awaiting. Vin Diesel recently confirmed a female-led Fast and Furious spin-off is also moving forward, though no plot details having been confirmed at this point. Source: Dwayne Johnson. Fast and Furious 9 itself will arrive in April 2020.